We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Yurtsevin out there with Bam Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at the point. Now, here's Garland. Kicks it out to Allen. Gets to the corner and buries it.
That's a key to provide some spacing for this offense if Jared Allen can be confident and knock down shots like that.
Hero passes to Lowry. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Out to the right wing. Outside, Hero. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Now, here's Garland. For 3, Mitchell. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, the floor is going to open up now if Jimmy Butler can knock down something from that distance.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Allen. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And so it's Cleveland with it. It's a 3-point game. And another miss by Cleveland. Outside Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Mitchell. And Lowry has it in the corner. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Butler's got 6.
And you would expect a quality play like that from a quality guard like Kyle Lowry.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Okoro. Allen kicks to Okoro. 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket.
Okoro has no problem with a primary defender in his way, taking contact there.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now Lowry. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. Butler deciding where to go with it. Offline with his 3. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 5. Mitchell outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. 5 points in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5, and yes, it's good.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Passes to Yurtsevin. Outside Butler. Driving in, and slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy has worked it.
And here are the Heat now, following the score by Cleveland. No coverage that time.
3 points.
And Kyle has those nights where he just steps back and his range seems to increase with the confidence he has.
And it's Mitchell missing. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Good save it. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Mitchell against Butler. Kicks it out to Garland. Launches it. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Hero. He dishes it to Butler. 4 seconds left. Shoots over Okoro, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court for Miami here in the second. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Jimmy Butler is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Yurtseven in at the center position.
I always wonder about those bigger guys, how much easier a read is like that, and Allen finds the open guy set up to shoot it.
Hero passes to Yurtseven. Kicks it to Butler. Garland against Lowry. From the arc. The Heat rebound. Kicks it out to Hero. There's the pass to Butler. Outside, Hero. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Adebayo. A second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Mobile.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
And here's Adebayo. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Adebayo kicks to Yurtseven. Good work there as it goes.
It's more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut, they know they're going to get it.
Garland looking it over. It's Allen on the wing. Back to Garland. There's the triple. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler on the wing. 11 points in the game. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Heat moving the ball around. Passes it to Yurtseven. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. Three-pointer. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Count it. Butler's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
Defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Robin Lopez is checked in for Jared Allen. Green comes in for Okoro. LeVert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. Lopez, no luck. The Heat leading by 9. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league, and worked his way up from video coordinator.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Now here's Oladipo. Right side Robinson. Driving the lane, and he banks in the layup. And the Heat lead by 8.
Nice long strides for Duncan Robinson to get to that shot.
Mobley sets the pick for Rubio. He kicks it to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Got that one up quick. Robinson's got 5 now.
And that's some progression for Duncan Robinson, just being able to score off the bounce.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
The Heat leading by 9. Takes it inside. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And the Heat, another 3.
And no doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
And LeVert, here we go. Count that one from Mobley.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Vincent.
Well, Gabe Vincent is a guy who has not wasted opportunity. He was undrafted back in 2018. Was fortunate enough to get a shot in the G League. An opportunity he took full advantage of.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And Rubio kicks to Green. The pass to Wade. Green taking his time here. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. No good from Wade. Miami's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Love outside. Here's Oladipo. Here's Vincent. Little turnaround. It's good. Vincent's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, there's really no defense for that one. Turnaround jumper, on time, on target.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And here's Mitchell from the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. Thanks for the great interview, Dave. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Garland with the bucket. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Offensive rebound. On its way from Oladipo for 2. Vincent, the pass to Oladipo. Down low. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And Joe Allen will bring it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 14-point game. Zeller grabs the board.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability. Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Now here's Butler. He's got 13. Outside for Lowry. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, it feels like out of the gates, Jimmy Butler's played aggressively. It's been this way all night.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
And there it is for him.
And the dribble move by Lowry, just setting up that play, toying with the defense, getting it done.
Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
He really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Butler kicks to Yurtsevin. Right side, Butler. Back to Adebayo. Butler finds Adebayo to the wing right side. Stolen by Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 19 points.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Lowry up top, guarded by Garland. Kicks it out to Hero. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Just 5 to shoot. The leaner. And there's another one for the Heat.
And Lowry has versatility to his game. There's no doubt about it. This time from the mid-range.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here is Lowry. Excellent D there from Allen. Mitchell looking it over. 1:11 left here in the third quarter. And it's off from three-point range. Miami leading by 13, and the foul called on Jared Allen. And that'll be his third foul so far. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Lowry against Rubio. Lowry passes to Yurtsevin. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Yurtsevin's got 6 points. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. The offensive rebound. The Heat shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. On deep, Adebayo. And the rebound goes to Lopez. The Cavaliers trail by 15. LeVert is screen on Hero. Pass to LeVert. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
With 4 seconds on the clock.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And so it's the Miami Heat. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Yurtseven. And it's Lowry in at the point guard.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And it's Wade with the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 9 points. And Wade slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Passes it to Yurtseven. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Butler finds Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Off target from outside. And the Cavaliers call time here. Well, look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
A smart move here, talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
A different look now for Cleveland. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Lowry passes to Yurtseven. Banked in off the glass. And it's an 11-point Heat lead.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Adebayo with a screen on Mitchell. Over in the corner, Yurtseven. Outside, Hero. 6 to shoot, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Butler with the ball, guarded now by Okoro. The 3. They get it again. Yurtseven kicks to Adebayo. Butler against Garland. Butler attacking. Oh, tried to dunk it up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more
previous play is under
fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
A wide open look here for Garland. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's the pass to Yurtseven. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Garland out there doing a great job creating space with the handle, playing with some confidence.
Outside, Hero. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Adebayo with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 11.
Well, that's how you execute a pick and roll. Jimmy Butler just toying with the defense and waiting for the opening.
And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Mitchell missing. The Heat leading by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Miami.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Jimmy Butler.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Mobley wide open. No good with the triple. Adebayo with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And the Heat, another three.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Outside Lowry. From outside the arc. And that one is off. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for...
Smack clowns with mad style.
On 2K Sports. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Back to VanVleet, the 3-ball. And the Raptors get it back. Anunoby on the wing. The drive by Siakam. Tries again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, there is such length and fluidity. Pascal Siakam opportunistic on the drive.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if...
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Anunoby on the take.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And he lobs it up top. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Outside for Mitchell. Fires for 3. Drains the triple. Mitchell's got 5 now.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Here's Siakam. Mobley with the block. VanVleet against Garland. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Mobley passes to Garland. Driving in, and he banks in the layup. He's got 5.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, young sir.
Here's VanVleet, and he lays it up and in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. From deep, Mitchell. Garland against VanVleet. 6 to shoot. Cleveland calls timeout.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
VanVleet misses. Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Back to Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Okoro. Shoots over Barnes. And that one hits the back iron. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. VanVleet outside. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Here's Okoro, guarded by VanVleet. Back to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Siakam outside. Here he goes. And then Siakam with the jam.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
against Mitchell. 50 seconds left to play in the first. And Allen gets it to go.
That's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And the shot goes in. Siakam's got 6 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Garland for three. It's another three for Cleveland.
So hard to stay with off the bounce. Darius Garland, such a nice collection of pull-ups, floaters, you name it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hurdle. Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Here's Garland. Now a timeout called by Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More 2K action in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Allen. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Anunoby on the take. Here's Pirtle. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Well, for a player with Pirtle's size, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle, that's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Back to Siakam. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
That's good from Siakam.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Mobley's gotten his second bucket.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
Let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Garland for three. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. The drive by Van Vliet. It's deflected.
Wow, Mr. Rubio twice on the pipes. His team is loving it.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Wade, that's good.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Anunoby. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Pass to Wade. Shoots over Barnes. Stolen by Siakam.
2 minutes.
Here's Pirtle. The finish! And the dunk by Pirtle.
Check out the big man running the floor. Pirtle on the rim run. His reward is a bucket.
Lopez, the screen on Anunoby. The shot by LeVert, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
Here's Siakam. Cavaliers with a rebound. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first half. By himself. And then Siakam with the jam.
Excellent anticipation of a teammate's defensive ability. Siakam gets out in transition. Nice.
Cleveland has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Pass to Wade. This one for 3. The shot that time not on target. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Here's Barnes. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Wade. It's stolen by Pirtle.
Cleveland foul. Draw Lopez. His second. 14 foul.
And it's tied up with that one. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. Ben comes in for Fred Van Vliet. It's LeVert on the wing. Anunoby covering. Rubio finds Lopez. Clock at 4. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. They get it back, looking to end the drought. Achua with some nice D.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Barnes. Siakam controls the rebound and the putback. And the Raptors lead by 4.
This is a real strength of Siakam's game, the ability to extend possessions and get second chance points on the board.
And so it's...
Fans, put your hands together and get loud for Milwaukee.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
His power is unbelievable. He's an intimidating force when he's at his best.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Now here's Garland. Give him 8. Okoro on the wing. From outside the arc. That one no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Barnes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defense.
Get out the way, Greg! Get out the way! Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Mitchell against Anunoby. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Siakam in the post, covered by Mobley. Here's Anunoby. Offensive board.
He's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
The three from Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game. Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
The BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
And stolen by Mobley. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action. Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Mitchell. Hurdle's checked in for Toronto. Fred VanVleet comes in for Banton. Anunoby can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Allen with a screen on VanVleet. Garland with the ball. VanVleet covering. Mobley outside. Pass to Garland. For the lead. Siakam pulls down the board. And for Garland, Doris, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra-productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
Here's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Garland's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
Anunoby can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Mobley, a screen on VanVleet. Here's Garland. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Anunoby. Pirtle's got 5 now.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Garland against VanVleet. Mobley outside. Outside Garland. Over VanVleet. Misses off the right iron.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And it's in there. 14 points for him.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Five ticks left in the third quarter. Pass to Wade. The fadeaway. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well,
the previous play is under review.
It turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call. It's a tie game in Cleveland. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Siakam in the post. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Siakam's got 19 points.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
Pass to Wade. Left side Rubio. Here's Wade. He's covered by Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Trent goes in. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. And now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
Cleveland calls timeout. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They get it back. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Van Vliet on the wing. Beyond the arc. Goes up again.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Mitchell, a screen on Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Knocks it down from distance.
Okay, quick shooting from the big fella. Mobley knocking in the jumper.
It's Siakam with the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Siakam hits them both.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Trent against Mitchell. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Mobley grabs the board. And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men doors.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Raptors.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game. You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 6-point Raptor lead.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred VanVleet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
From deep, Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
VanVleet, the pass to Siakam. And it's good for 2. Siakam's got 23.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred VanVleet. Pretty pass, sir.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Mitchell. To stop the run. And Mitchell with the slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
VanVleet, the pass to Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
From deep, Mitchell hits the trifecta. Mitchell's got 14 points here in the second half.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Garland against VanVleet. Pass to Pirtle. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Garland. The shot won't fall. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Outside Barnes. Back to Siakam. On the take. And then Siakam with the jam.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Garland for 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Here's Trent. So it's Toronto picking up the win. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
I smack clowns with mad style.
ahead, hoping to come out of the gates strong. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the center position.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Yurtseven kicks to Lowry. Back to Yurtseven. Outside Lowry. It's up a 3. Not going to go that time. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
So timeout called here. The first for Toronto. Van Vliet finds Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Here's Butler. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
All right, David, thanks. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Hero passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Trent can't hit.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Offensive rebound. The pass to Yurtseven. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Watch your head. Scotty Barnes comes in fast and soars to the rim.
Lowry kicks to Yurtseven. Outside, Hero. Hits it from 3-point range. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes down low. Defended by Butler.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. To the inside. Yurtseven kicks to Adebayo. And the Heat, another 3.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
Now, Hero, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Fires from deep, and Tyler Hero gets the 3. Hero's got 6 points.
A knockdown 3-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
Siakam finds Van Vliet. Over in the corner, Barnes. With the crossover. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
OG Anunoby's checked in for the Raptors. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow.
Here's Van Vliet. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The drive by Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Fearless play by Kyle, pushing past the contact to get his shot.
Here's Achua.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there, straight power. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Adebayo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
This is where Bam goes to work, which in turn draws the D's attention.
And Adebayo drops them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them. And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat. He got into double digits.
And please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So for Toronto right now, underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Banton in at the point guard position. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Anunoby. And Adebayo sends it back.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Achua, no good. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Butler deciding where to go with it. Fires the 3. Adebayo finds Lowry. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Now here's Barnes. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Now Barnes following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. From deep. Barnes can't get it to go. Miami trailing. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Adebayo down low. Siakam's there. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Barnes with it. Lowry picks him up. It's stolen by Adebayo. Outside Butler. Left side Hero. With the fadeaway. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work. One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Passes it to Hero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Zeller, he's checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Love comes in for Bam Adebayo. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Vincent subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Here's Achua. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against two made shots. Hero passes to Robinson. Zeller, a screen on Barnes. Poked loose, and they get it back. Pass to Achua. Here's Anunoby. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
Oladipo, he's checked in for the Heat. Here's Vincent. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Love the pass to Vincent. No good. That would have tied it. Toronto leading by 3. And that one's good. Barnes has got 14.
Terrific at both ends of the floor tonight. Barnes showing why this team is so excited about him.
And stolen by Barnes. Here's Achua. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Toronto lead. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Toronto.
For me, they're turning defense into offense. Creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
They've out-hustled their opponents so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
And the Raptors with the ball after the Heat pick up 2.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Barnes passes to Siakam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
OG's a tricky cover. Has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Outside Robinson. He kicks to Oladipo. Over to the wing. Oh, wide open look for Love. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Barnes for 3, and no luck with that time on the post. Thank you, David. And whoop.
Raptors 34.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got Kevin Love. Vincent is out there with Oladipo. Then it's Cody Zeller, and it's Robinson in at the 3. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
You know, playing less than 30 minutes a game, Duncan Robinson shattered the Miami three-point record back in 2020.
Greg, he buried 273 pointers that season. Robinson works hard to find space on the perimeter. And if he's open, he's as accurate as it gets.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Oladipo, the pass to Zeller. Pirtle with the steal. Inside, knocked loose, Van Vliet. And the Raptors call time here.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best season the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Count it, good. And it's a 9-point Raptor lead.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Zeller setting the pick for Robinson. And a miss there on the triple. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Toronto. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line. Now here's Van Vliet. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 9 points.
This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
Zeller finds Oladipo. The pass to Vincent. Zeller, a screen on Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson misses. Raptors leading by 12. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. Cans it from downtown. 11 points in the game.
Beautiful form on that jump shot. When Tyler Hero puts it up, it just looks like it's going in.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Pirtle, no one around him. They get the rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Kicks it out to Hero. Gets a very good look and converts. Hero's got it back down to single digits for the Heat.
He has big-time confidence. Tyler's a decisive shooter who doesn't hesitate when he gets a look.
Here's Pirtle. He can't get that one to fall. And the Heat going the other way now. Three-pointer, Butler. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Raptors leading by 6. And Van Vliet, here we go. And the dunk by Pirtle.
As a distributor, Fred Van Vliet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little over 3.5 minutes gone by. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball. What's impressive about Jimmy is how much of a one-man army he can be. He makes the effort to be everywhere on the floor and does all he can to help his team.
Now here is Lowry. Good saving. Defended by Pirtle. Adebayo finds Hero. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls up from the corner. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Adebayo.
Proving he has the touch from mid-range. Bam Adebayo showing you another dimension of his game.
Butler attack. Oh my goodness!
Did you see
what a play!
Unbelievable!
Explosiveness by Butler. Leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
That one falls. Pirtle's got 8 here in the quarter.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Outside, Hero. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Raptors. And stolen by Butler. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Yurtsevin. Outside Lowry. Back to Yurtsevin. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. No good. Great D that time from Adebayo. With 1 on the clock, and he gets the jumper to drop. Adebayo's got 14 points for the game. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So the Raptors 5 right now. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. And finished off by Siakam.
You got to be impressed by Siakam's athleticism, cutting to the rim with such force.
Butler passes to Hero. To the left side wing. Lowry for 3. Pass to Adebayo. Butler kicks to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's Butler missing. Raptors leading by 6. We play just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. And the pass to Siakam. Raptors get it back. Pirtle. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
They can't stop Jakob Pirtle. Pouring it in tonight.
And they double up Butler. Yurtseven kicks to Long. Fires for 3. They get it back. Pass to Adebayo. Pirtle with the steal. And Vliet on the wing. Shakes him. Rebound by the Heat. Yurtseven's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Siakam.
The physicality of Jimmy Butler poses so many issues for defenders.
And so Butler nails both of them. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pirtle sets the pick for VanVleet. Drills the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Off the screen, going to work. VanVleet just puts out so much effort in everything he does.
It's Hero with the drive.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
To the middle, here's Pirtle. Chalk up 2 there.
Love the razor-sharp focus. Pirtle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
Here's Lowry with the drive. Yep, that one goes.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
VanVleet against Lowry. VanVleet passes to Pirtle. It's stolen by Lowry. Over to the left wing. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Siakam. VanVleet kicks to Pirtle. Lowry brings the double. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Can't blame the defense for going on that shot fake. Pirtle is very skilled at doing this.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. The Heat trail by 8. Left side, Hero. This is it to Butler. To the right side. Anunoby against Lowry. Yurtseven passes to Adebayo. Outside Butler, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's VanVleet. Here's Pirtle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And Pirtle using his frame well, drawing the defense into him on his shot.
Both free throws good from Pirtle. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. To the wing on the left. Adebayo finds Butler. Adebayo with the screen on Barnes. And Butler gets it to go.
A capable shooter from there. Jimmy Butler knows when he should look to take these threes.
And stolen by Butler.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Now here is Lowry. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Good D by Barnes. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Here's Anunoby. Feeds to Pirtle. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Adebayo against Siakam. Lowry up top. Shoots over Anunoby. And so it's Toronto winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not
Smack clowns with mad style.
off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Lowry into the lane. Nice crossover to get that one.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Here's Mitchell. Adebayo grabs the board.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Butler. Stolen by Mobley. Allen with it. Picked up by Lowry. Out to the right wing. Mobley outside. Here's Okoro. Back to Mobley. Just 5 on the clock. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's Hero. Knocked away. The three from Okoro. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Hero on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. And Tyler Hero hits from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Garland. Inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Lowry. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Now here's Mitchell. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. For Miami, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. It's stolen by Garland. And finished off by Garland.
You love the speed that Garland gives you. Lethal in that open floor.
Hero outside. For three. To the left side wing. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Oh, got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Adebayo. Second shot opportunity. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle always on the interior.
And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the layup is good. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Garland, no good.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Garland against Lowry. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning. Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Garland against Lowry. And the shot is good by Garland.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
Butler finds Hero. Now here's Yurtseven. Hero on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Hero, the pass to Yurtseven. The rebound by Allen. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Garland against Lowry. Mobley, a screen on Lowry. Mobley outside. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Lowry outside, and still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers ahead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers. Miami trailing. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Butler out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Yurtseven in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Lowry against Rubio. Takes it inside. Pass to Wade. From deep. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete. Bam loves to run. Runs so well at that center position.
LeVert goes against Hero. Here's Rubio. Here's Wade. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Oh, deflected. Butler with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. He launches a 3. Buries it from 3. Butler's got 6 here in the quarter.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
For Cleveland, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Close them in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And here's Adebayo. Clock at 6. Butler passes to Yurtseven. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Here's Butler. Got it. Butler's got 10.
When you draw as much contact as Butler, you have to be able to finish through it. Jimmy mastered that art a long time ago.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So Miami ends up going with a new group, and it's a Coral penetrating. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, Zeller with some nice D. The Heat on offense. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Back to Robinson. Oladipo on the wing. Zeller, the pass to Robinson. Fades. And the shot goes. And now it's a 9-point Miami lead.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And another miss by Cleveland. And here are the Heat. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Pass to Vincent. Here's the 3. Unable to get that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Oladipo on the take. Love for three. Sinks the tray. Love's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Come on, fans. Let's give a huge mighty welcome.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
How about your
Mobley on a screen. Here's Garland. Drops in the layup for two. 9 points in the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Robinson passes to Zeller. Robinson finds some space. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the bounce for a guy who's only 6'1". He can get up.
Oladipo outside. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
Darius Garland. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Oladipo.
Victor Oladipo.
And Oladipo drops them both. The Cavs trailing. And here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. They double him with Mobley. Out to Oladipo from the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Outside Garland. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. That'll count. Oh, got it off in time, but okay, Ali, appreciate it.
Miami Heat. 28. The Cavaliers. 22.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. And there's the drive. And Mobley throws it down.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Here's Vincent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The 3 from Mitchell. They get it back. Here's Mobley. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
Oladipo, the pass to Love. Now Robinson. From deep. Love finds Robinson. 6 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And both free throws good for Robinson. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Oladipo against Mitchell. Yep, that one goes. Mitchell's got 6.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
Out to the right wing. Zeller with a screen on Garland. Here's Vincent. Pass to Zeller. Lets it fly. nails the wide open jumper.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And so they foul intentionally. A line change here for Miami. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo. The Heat with the lead. Outside Butler. Little turnaround. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 12.
You love seeing Butler play with this much confidence, looking for his shots and getting them to go down.
Mitchell against Yurt 7. Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And Butler doesn't fear anyone, especially when he's looking to score this close to the rim. Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Mitchell finds Garland. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Lowry. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Sends it home from three-point land. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
The shot by LeVert, no good. Miami's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Hero with it. Now LeVert defending. Hero outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Robin Lopez. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat. And so he hits both. 56 seconds left to play in the third. LeVert goes against Hero. Here's Wade. Gets the 3 to fall.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's Hero, and he drives in. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Osman. Outside for LeVert. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Wade. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. LeVert outside. Excellent D there from Hero.
And you've got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Points coming. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Yurt 7 out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Just 2 to shoot. The shot by Rubio, no good. And for the Heat, they're shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. And out of bounds, the Cavs will take it. The Cavs trailing. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Lowry. And the shot is good by Garland.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Hero for three. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Lowry against Garland. Here's Mobley. And that misses. That would have put him up. Butler finds you at 7. To the wing on the left. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Mitchell against Hero. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside.
Yes! Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's Lowry. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Lowry.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Garland with the drive. And finished off by Garland.
Oh, what a move by Garland. This dunk might make the rounds in the talk shows tomorrow.
Here's Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
What a creative slam by Butler, showing off his tremendous athletic ability.
Garland against Lowry. Mobley outside. Pass to Okoro. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Miami trailing. Puts the move on. Yard 7 finds Butler. Hero right side. Lowry outside. Adebayo from long range. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. And the Heat lead by 2.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Allen with a screen on Butler. Mitchell against Butler. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Garland against Lowry. Uncovered. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
An experienced player who embraces being a leader. Lowry is the guy you want taking these big shots.
Allen a screen. The 3 from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Yard 7. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Lowry the pass to Butler. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Here's Hero. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Garland up top. He's guarded by Lowry. Mobley, a screen on Lowry. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
I love seeing young players like Garland stepping up to the challenge and being the guy for their team.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Adebayo sets a screen. Offline with a 3. A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
41 seconds left in the game.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. For 3, Lowry. Miami, no good that time either. And here comes Cleveland. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th. Mitchell. Clock at 6. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 5 ticks left in the 4th. All right, guys, what do you think?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Cavaliers substitution. Danny Green. Ricky Rubio.
5 ticks left in the 4th quarter. Here's your 7 for the tie. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game with the late victory. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps.
I smack clowns with mad style.
get set for this broadcast. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the center. Kicks it out to Siakam. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Cleveland on defense. Van Vliet attacking. It's good.
Well, if you think about Fred VanVleet's handle and his ability to operate at different speeds, you understand how effective he can be on the drive.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. And here are the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
The train. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Pirtle, high post. Pass to Van Vliet. Makes it off the glass.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred VanVleet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. Garland against Van Vliet. A drive by Garland. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, Darius Garland in no mood to be denied. On the interior, go ahead, young sir.
Here's Barnes, and the Raptors call time here.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
And he drives in, stolen by Garland. All by himself. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Well, you simply cannot be careless around Darius Garland. He is going to anticipate, take it away, and make an easy opportunity.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Siakam, a screen on Garland. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist from Okoro. Garland's got his second bucket. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Anunoby has the open look. That one wide left. Garland surveying the D. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Van Vliet. Stolen by Okoro. To the inside, Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Shot to stop the run. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
The wide open look here for Garland. Bangs home the trifecta. Garland's got 7.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical. You know, 2 things happen there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Garland with the screen for Mitchell for 3. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Now Anunoby. And again, no good by Toronto. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Cavaliers. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Another strength for them today, guys, mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Garland, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Doris looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster. Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Passes it to Okoro. Anunoby against Mitchell. There's Garland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Siakam. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Not that long. And the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Anunoby.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
High post Allen. Shoots it up. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Shoots the 3. Back to Anunoby. Now the pass to Poeltl. Yes, that goes in.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Garland against Van Vliet. Outside Garland, down low. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Here's Siakam. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D there from Allen. The dish now to Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Allen. Good D by Anunoby. Raptors trail by 9. Barnes outside. And the shot goes in. Barnes has got 4 this quarter. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Achua comes in for Pirtle, and Trent subbed in for Anunoby. Lopez, a screen on Trent. The shot by Wade, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. 7-point differential.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
the previous play is underway.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Just double-checking, and the game continues on.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And the basket by Rubio.
Boy, hard to shade Rubio defensively. He's always mixing up the moves, stays unpredictable.
Trent passes to Achua. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Achua's got his first 2 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Wade, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Siakam kicks to Trent. Siakam, right side, stolen by Wade. And the Cavaliers call time here. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Garland with the bucket.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
And here's Trent outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Mitchell wide open. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 9.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Shots good by Achua.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's a Kuro. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we read.
The Cavaliers, 36.
And we're Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Banton in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Raptors trail by 3. Siakam inside. Mobley's there. Banton, the pass to Siakam. Out left to the wing. Lets it fly. Banton's shot is off.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Anunoby against Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
Inside. Anunoby passes to Achiuwa. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. To the middle. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Allen, and Allen with the slam.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Mobley. The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Mitchell against Anunoby. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Raptors trail by 5. Siakam for 3. Allen with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Mitchell finds Mobley. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Here's Banton, guarded by Garland. Inside, here's Achiuwa.
Obviously, the scouting report on Okoro starts with his defense. He's physical, he's relentless, and he gives maximum effort.
The 3, and it's Darius Garland with the 3. Garland's got 14 points.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the 4th if they just have a few more possessions like that. You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Here's Achiuwa. They shoot again. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive, nice.
Siakam for 3. Cleveland leading by 10. Mobley inside. Covered by Barnes. Mobley misses. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Achiuwa. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw.
At the line for your
good on the second free throw. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev, and it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
Wade from outside, and it's Toronto with the rebound. Manton, the pass to Siakam, and Siakam throws it down.
A 6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Dishes it to Rubio. Back to LeVert. Lets it go from deep. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. LeVert's got the lead up to 12 now for Cleveland.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
It's LeVert on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
How about that authority from Mr. Karis LeVert? Go ahead, sir.
It's LeVert on the wing. Another three for Cleveland.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference. How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
Pass to Wade with 2 seconds left. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Ricky Rubio. He's out there with Karis LeVert, and it's Wade in at the four-man position. Raptors trail by 13. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Going inside. That shot, no good. Good D by Wade. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Osman, the pass to Wade, and Wade slams it in.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And here are the Cavaliers now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Second shot opportunity. Good D by Siakam. Okoro kicks to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Misses the three. Toronto shooting around 41% on the night. Passes it to Siakam. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 11 rebounds in the game. Mitchell passes to Okoro. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Into the lane. From downtown, Anunoby, good.
I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what could happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Siakam for 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Achua, the pass to Banton. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there, and Cleveland with another turnover here.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Raptors trail by 16. The kick out to Barnes. Achua, the pass to Siakam. Raptors moving the ball around. And there's the pass to Banton. Tries again. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead.
Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. 16-point lead. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Darius Garland.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
And here's Garland for three. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
Allen trying to break free, and that one goes long. The Cavaliers leading by 19. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Here's Siakam. Lays it up off the glass.
Wow, you see the mobility for a bigger guy. Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Anunoby kicks to Achua. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Raptors.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mitchell looking it over. And the layup's good off the glass.
I can see the agile move by Donovan Mitchell. This guy is able to navigate around contact or, if necessary, play through it.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. A resounding victory.
Smack clowns with mad style.
the Heat off the tip. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's your 7 in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism. Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
Here's your 7. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Well, Lowry sees the breakdown, and then he knows the guy's going to be open. What a delivery that was.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Siakam in the post, working on Adebayo. Now a timeout called by Toronto.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lowry with a steal. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. No good on his first attempt of the game. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. And the bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Hero outside. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Van Vliet with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Lowry against Siakam. To the paint. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Incredible. I mean, this is the NBA. The defense needs to be much better.
He doesn't slam it often, but the D can't take him lightly, or he will.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
You're 7 a screen. Hero for 3. No good that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Van Vliet finds Siakam. Now here's Pirtle. Deflected. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here we go. The 3 from Barnes. It's hauled in by the Heat.
You watch Tyler Hero night in, night out, and he brings a fearlessness to the game.
Butler against Barnes. Butler passes to Adebayo. And here's your 7. 4 on the clock. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Your 7's got 5 now. Some players walk the line between confidence and arrogance. What do you think about Hero, Brent?
Well, I think the interesting stuff, BA, was after a year of success and what happened in the bubble, might have been some humbling times and humbling games for him that have put him back on the right track. And right now, he's playing with a ton of confidence that's helping out his teammates.
Toronto trailing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Miami has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. It's Lowry with a drive. Hero on the wing. Anunoby covering. Back to Lowry. Driving to the basket. It's stolen by Barnes.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Up top, Siakam. Van Vliet with it. He's guarded by Lowry. Here's Pirtle. Lets it go from 14. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Here's Lowry. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Van Vliet. For Toronto, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Siakam, pass to Van Vliet. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Second team foul.
And that one falls for Pirtle.
At the line for your Raptors.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Heat out. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They control the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Siakam with a screen on Lowry. Van Vliet finds Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to duck it home.
Adebayo up top. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Adebayo's gotten his second bucket of the game. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Van Vliet on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Toronto the rebound. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 6 points.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Again, the Heat misses. Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019. And facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
And man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league.
Siakam outside. Pass to Pirtle. And Toronto calls time here.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here's Siakam. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Lowry outside. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Siakam, pass to Van Vliet. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now it's a 6-point Toronto lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Oh, a really deep three that time. He's got 5. The Heat have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Lowry with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Lowry outside. Back to Hero. 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Hero against Anunoby. Siakam. Good D by Adebayo.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
Sometimes you have to run a great play for a great player. That's going to get Jimmy Butler in a good rhythm.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Toronto's ball. So Miami ends up going with a new group. The Raptors have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Out to the wing. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Pirtle, oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Oladipo executed that pick and roll well. Remarkable at scoring whenever he gets room to shoot off the screen.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Pirtle's got 11 points.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Out to Oladipo. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Van comes in for Van Vliet.
Substitution for your Raptors.
The Raptors with a lead.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
For 3, Robinson. Toronto grabs the miss. It's Barnes on the wing. Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Thank you.
For 3, Robinson. And that's not going to go. And so it's Toronto.
The Heat, 24. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And if you just join it in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been quite a game for Jakob Poeltl.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Duncan Robinson. Cody Zeller is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Oladipo in a shooting guard. Stolen by Anunoby. Siakam, the pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Offensive rebound. Outside Robinson. Here's Vincent. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 3 on the clock. Goes back up. Banton pulls it in. The Raptors shooting an efficient 57% tonight.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Oh, here's Zeller, slams it home.
And you remember in Orlando, Oladipo played a ton of point guard in the early part of his career, showing some nice vision there.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
And now the Raptors on the break. Achua with the dunk.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Can't get it to fall. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
A line change here for Miami. And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Pass to Achua, releases from 15, and he knocks the jumper down. Achua's got 12.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
You're 7 a screen. Hero outside. No good on the 3. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Miami ball.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Butler against Barnes. Adebayo, the open look. And again, it's Miami converting.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Pass to Anunoby. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Now here's Adebayo. Now Lowry. Let's go with a 3. Achua with a rebound. The Raptors have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. And another basket for Toronto.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Yeah, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half. Terrific effort from him really all night, yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Back to Siakam. Looking to get it going. Achua with the dunk.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Over to the left wing. Lowry finds Adebayo. Out to Lowry. Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Butler can't get it to go. Here's Ben. Here's Achua, and so it's the Toronto Raptors in control with a 16-point advantage. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And for the Heat, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Barnes, then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Benton in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
So it's Toronto now, outside Anunoby. Launches a 3. Miami grabs the miss. Yurtseven's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Over to the wing. Lowry right side. Fires from deep. That shot off. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Here's Anunoby. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Fades back. Banton pulls it in.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it. Here's Siakam. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Drives to the hoop. Missed inside. Hero for 3. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Back to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Butler passes to Hero. Takes the 3. Achua with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Lowry finds Yurtseven. Hero left side. Fires the 3. No good there. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Siakam, no good. It's stolen by Barnes. Intercepted. Butler on the wing. Barnes against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Hero. There's the 3. Outside for Butler. Adebayo against Barnes. Hero on the wing. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. To the middle. Here's Adebayo from 20 feet. And that one drops.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Adebayo with a steal.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Raptors.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
Yurtseven with the ball, now guarded by Achua. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Barnes. Achua with the dunk.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
Pass to Benton. Siakam outside. He buries it from 3. And the Raptors lead by 21.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Barnes passes to Siakam. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Butler outside. Banton pulls it in. Siakam for 3. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just